Here's a 30-gallon. It's been exactly 6 months since I restarted it. Look back, it's February 13th. Today I tore it down, rebuilt it. Finished planting the morning of the 14th. So it's just a little video just before I go in to do some work. So a few issues that I'm dealing with right now. 6 months in, everything went really good for 3.5, 4 months. First 2 months, just constant fight with algae. And now I have some algae issues coming back. So here's the Rotella atra. There is hair algae growing in it. I'm gonna go in here shortly. I'm gonna chop the Rotella back, probably basically cut it right in half. See what it looks like at that point. We've already cut it all out once before, and it regrew. So if I have to cut it back more, I'm not too concerned about it. The Alterenthia ranki. The pink is starting to not do as good as it did. Guessing that natural occurring CO2 levels are starting to drop off. Plant's probably starting to suffer from it. The AR Mini, it's kind of hard to get in here. So try and come in a little bit better. So with the Mini, you can see it's just like a fuzz algae. It's all over it, and it's been there all along. It doesn't seem to be hurting the plant. It's still growing fairly well. It's really thick. I'm going to trim all that back. I'm trying to get a better look at the pink. So you can see a lot of the leaves are developing a lot of holes. I do have a bit of an issue with just pond pest nails right now. Trying to figure out my best way of dealing with that. Sure, they're not helping matters any. The other thing I'm having that's popped up is my crypts are starting to melt again. Kind of hard to get in really well, but there is melting plants in there. And when we come back to the dwarf sage, once again, I have a patch of dwarf sage dying off. Last time that happened, our clown pleco was on there a lot, so I figured that it was just the pleco. It could be again, or I could have a different issue going on now. I'll have to wait and see. But I definitely have some work to do on this tank. I have multiple issues starting to turn up. But it is a learning experience. And an interesting challenge. So that's it for this. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep going along and providing updates here and there on this tank. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend.